Hey everybody, so I'm going to take you for a walk with me and explain things since there's so much confusion with this stupid child welfare system, and I figured it out. So, where do you start? Yes, everybody's correct when they say that they get in there and there's no due process law. That is true. Now, what is not true is it is a quasi-criminal courtroom. That is untrue. It is administrative law, regulated by the APA. Okay? What else can't I tell you about it? So, how is it formed? It is formed. It's an executive branch of the president, but it is formed by the legislature and given powers to make its own rules and policies. Now, their rules are posted on, I want to say, the Federal Registry. They're posted on the Federal Registry for a duration of time, I believe 60 days, for public response. And public response is for any objections to the rules, and if they're heard and then not heard, mostly because nobody knows about it, they become policy. And that's that. Now, the capacity building in DC is who trains all of the social workers. And it's really hard to find also. It is not the State Department. It is capacity building, the Center for States. Okay? There's a difference. And that too is very hard to find. So let's see. So they train social workers and judges for the juvenile dependency courts. And I've noticed that it is them, hopefully it's recording still. Yeah. It is them that seem to be the hiccup in the system. If you watch their videos or you look at their website or their trainings, they're horrible. They not only talk about not being biased and then be biased in the same video, but they also teach social workers breaking the law type of training. They literally break the law in their training videos. They probably taking them down since I've already asked about them to them because I wanted some definitions. I asked them to define a few key terms such as risk and best interest type of definitions, the key terms that they use. And then they responded with, who am I? Who do I work for? And I told them I can't disclose that because I can't, and I work for no one anyways. Except for God. And then they refused to answer my questions. Being a public building, of course. And that's pretty much the gist of it from there. And there's also a chief capital officer who oversees. He's part of the Federal Registrar Oversight Committee. There's two others listed on there. But generally, when you do a search for a rule or a policy that has already been implemented, they'll have the people to contact in regards to that rule or policy in that agency. So right now we're pending on their response to reopen the Title IV agency review because we all know it needs it. And now that we finally found them, we'll see if they do the right thing. In the meantime, if you contact them, it'd be great too. On my group or on my YouTube, you can find information, hopefully. If not, just get a hold of me and I'll let you know. Everyone should know your story, so tell them. And no, it's not legislators' fault because they trusted these agencies to do actually what they're supposed to do. My God, who would have thunk? And from there, they want to say and reference the Chevron deference